Jai Sai Ram, Sri Sai Satcharitra, Chapter 25, Part 2. Amra Leela, Mango Miracle. Once a parcel about 300 good mangoes was received in Shiradi. It was sent from Goa by one Mamlatar named Rale to Sai Baba in the name of Shama. When it was opened, all the mangoes were found to be in good condition. They were given to Shama and only 4 were retained and placed in the Columba, that's a pot, by Baba. He said that these 4 fruits are for Damu Anna. Let them lie here. This Damu Anna had 3 wives according to his statement mentioned above. He had not 3 but 2 wives only. He had no issue. He consulted many astrologers and himself studied astrology to some extent and found that as there was a Papi, inauspicious planet in his horoscope, there was no prospect of any issue to him in this life. But he had held great faith in Baba. When he went to Shirdi 2 hours after the receipt of the mango parcel for worshipping of Baba, he said that though the other people are looking for the mangoes, they are for Damiyas, who has to eat and die. Damu on hearing these words was first shocked, but on Mahalsabadi explaining to him that the death meant the death of the little self or ego, and to have it at Baba's feet was a blessing. He said that he would accept the fruits and eat them. But Baba said to him, do not eat yourself, but give them to your junior wife, this Amra Leela, that's mango miracle of 4 mangoes, will give her 4 sons and 4 daughters. This was done ultimately in due course. It was found Baba's word turned out true and not those of the astrologers. Baba's speech established an efficacy or greatness while he was living in the flesh, but wonders of wonders. It did the same even after his passing away. Baba said, believe me, though I pass away, my bones in my tomb will give you hope and confidence. Not only myself, my tomb also will be speaking, moving and communicating with those who would surrender themselves wholeheartedly to me. Do not be anxious that I would be absent from you. You will hear my bones speaking and discussing your welfare. But remember me always, believe in me, heart and soul, and then you will be most benefited. Prayer. Hemaband closes this chapter with a prayer. O Sadguru Sai, the wish-fulfilling tree of the Bhaktas, let us never forget and lose sight of your feet. We have been troubled with the ins and outs, that is birth and deaths of this samsara. Now free us from this cycle of birth and deaths. Restrain us from the outgoing and of our senses to other objects and introvert us and bring us face to face with the Atman, that is self. As long as this outgoing tendency of the sense and the mind is not checked, there is no prospect or self-realization. Neither son nor wife nor friend will be of any use in the end. It is only you who will give us salvation and happiness. Destroy completely our tendency for discussion and other evil matters. Let our tongue get a passion for chanting your names. Drive out our thoughts, good or otherwise, and make us forget our bodies and houses, and do away with the egoism. Make us ever remember your name and forget all other things. Remove the restlessness of our mind and make us steady and calm. If you just clasp us, the darkness of night of our ignorance will vanish, and we shall live happily in your light. That you made us drink the nectar of your Leelas and awakened us from the slumber is due to your grace, and our store of merit is from our past births. In this connection, the following extract from Damu Anna's statement mentioned above is worth perusal. Page number 76. Once, when I sat at his feet, along with many others, I had 2 questions in my mind. He gave answers to both. There are so many crowding to Sai Baba. Do they all get benefit from him? To this he replied orally, look at the mango tree in blossom. If all the flowers brought fruit, what a splendid crop it would be. But do they? Most fall off, either as flowers or unripe fruits, by wind, etc. Very few remain. The second question was about myself. If Baba were to pass away, how hopelessly adrift I would be, and how am I to fare then? To this, Baba answered that he would be with me when and wherever I thought of him. That promise he had kept up before 1918 and has been keeping up after 1918. He is still with me. He is still guiding me. This was about 1910-11 when brothers separated from me and my sister died, and there was a theft and police inquiry, all of which incidents upset me very much. When my sister died, my mind was much upset. I did not care for life and enjoyments. When I went to Baba, he pacified me with his Upadesh and made me eat a fresh Puran Poli at Appa Kulkarni's house and got pasted with sandal. There was a theft in my house. A 30-year friend of mine stole my wife's jewel box, including her auspicious nati, that is nose ring. I wept before Baba's photo. The next day, the man returned with the jewel box and prayed for pardon. Bow to Sri Sai. Peace be to all. Jai Sai Ram.